Yo, what's good, guys? I'm gonna show you how to sound like the Migos, specifically on the song Straightenin, but this is that nice, clean trap vocal mix that you can use on a lot of songs. Let's get into it. All right, so here we got up my vocals on the song Straightenin and then mixed it to sound just like them so you can hear it. And the nice part is I'm gonna break it down and show you how to do it with stock plugins. And if you want, you can download the template for Logic, FL, GarageBand, or Pro Tools. Buy two, get one free, link in the description. Or you can just follow along and learn something, up to you. But enough talking. If you don't believe me, let me show you it. Here it is with the full mix. Check this out.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining. You don't get shit straight, you don't strainin'.
All right, so if you want that clean vocal mix, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And in case you think, oh, I just got expensive gear, nice mic, I'm gonna turn everything off and let you hear my vocals before they're mixed, and you're gonna hear they sound awful, just like yours do, because that's what raw vocals sound like. And that's what I was able to turn them into. So you don't believe me? Check this out.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained.
See, so if your vocals sound weak like that when you record too, and you want them to sound like the Migos, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let's get into it. I'll break it down. First plugin, gain plugin. I do this always. This is for the people with the template. You can turn your recording up or down to match the level of mine so you fit into the chain, and this all applies to you, but it's turned off by default, not doing any processing, not part of this. So our first real plugin is the pitch correction. This is our auto tune. Pause the video at any point when I pull these plugins up and copy the settings if you want, but we got a 29.3 millisecond response time, 8-cent tolerance, middle of the ground, pretty heavy tuning, but not super robotic. Here's what it sounds like.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get.
Okay, then we go into the channel EQ. Settings are down here. Basically just rolling off the lows, little low mid cleanup, little mid cleanup. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Here's what it sounds like.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't.
All right, then we go into the compressor. Here we got the studio FET. Here's all our settings. I like to use a 4:1 ratio to kind of simulate an 1176. Wash the needle to see how much gain reduction we get.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't.
I'm not afraid to compress heavy because guess what? That's how the vocal sounds. That's what you have to do. Then we're going into another compressor. Vintage Opto. Here are the settings. I did a low ratio on this one, just a little vocal glue. Wash the needle.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining.
Okay, then we go into the Chroma Glow. This is our saturation. This is where we get the texture of the vocal, that saturation. A little 9% drive on the magnetic setting, rolling off some lows in the sidechain circuit. I didn't need to saturate them. Turn the mix knob down to blend it in. Here's what it sounds like.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining.
Sounds really good. Tube EQ, Pultec style EQ. I like to boost the lows and cut the lows. Also boost the highs and cut the highs. Sounds counterintuitive, but it's a Pultec trick. Gives you a unique curve that's very hard to get and time consuming otherwise. Here's what it sounds like.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining.
Puts the vocal right in your face, gives it a little touch to it. Multipressor. This is our multi-band compressor. I use the middle two bands in this vocal. Here's all the settings, too much to say. Just wanted to control the mids and reshape the tone with the output, or the gain makeup, they call it. Here we go.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining.
This is a very consistent and controlled vocal, so I had to get that through lots of compression. Speaking of which, we go into another compressor, Studio VCA, the red boy. There's our settings. Just a little compression. Wash the needle.
Straightenin, yeah. Straightenin, yeah. Don't none get strained but straining. Don't none get strained but straining.
Really had to seat the vocal into a certain space, and so I use the attack and release to my advantage here to really pocket it the way it needed to be. De-esser 2. It's just a de-esser, guys. Nothing cool to say about it. Here we go.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining.
Okay, final plugin, another channel EQ. I make sure you copy this as well. I gained it up a little bit. There's our settings. Just getting rid of some mids I didn't like, boosting a little top end, and also cutting the top end, the very, very highs. This is a dark vocal. Here it is.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining.
Okay, that's it for the main chain. Now let's go to our buses. Bus 1, we're at 0.0. We got a compressor. Vintage fat. It's just some parallel compression, so I went heavy with it. Wash the needle.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining.
Okay, then we go into bus 2, negative 28.4. Flanger, default settings, gives a little modulation to the vocal. Check it.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining.
If you're thinking you didn't notice a difference, that's how subtle it is. Same with this next send here. Bus 3, negative 41.8. Ensemble, doubler preset, gonna be very subtle. You won't really notice it unless I were to bypass it in real time. Even then, it's super subtle. Just a little bit of space with movement to the vocal texture. Here it is.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get...
Cool. Bus 4, negative 8.9. Quantac Room Simulator. Studio preset. There's the settings that I may or may not have changed. I think I changed it on this one this time. It's a room reverb. Then also on that send, I'm using the linear EQ, linear phase EQ. There are the settings. I just wanted to make the reverb darker. Here we go.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining.
This was a very dry mix, so that's why the reverbs are subtle. Final send here, bus 5 at negative 20.9. We got the Space Designer, 2.0 second sustain plate. There's the settings I may or may not have changed. There's the output EQ. Settings are down here if you want to copy them. Yeah, also, once again, a very subtle reverb. You don't really hear them so much as feel them, but that was the dry in-the-face Migos mix that we got. Here it is once again with everything Migos Straightenin.
Straightenin, 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 yeah. Straightenin, 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 yeah. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining. Don't get strained but straining. You don't get shit straight, you don't strain it.
So there you have it. That's how you sound like the Migos with stock plugins only. It is possible. Don't let them tell you it's not. If you want to get this mix, cop the template down below. I got tons of other templates, and they're buy two, get one free with the code template. Sound like your favorite artist. Once again, Logic, Pro Tools, FL, GarageBand. I know you probably use one. Cop it. Let's go, baby. Inswain with Inswain Audio, man. Peace.